So in today's video, we're going to look at the top financial mistakes that I've seen and also some mistakes that I've made as well, with the intention that you can use this video and hopefully avoid some of the mistakes that some of us have made to help you on your financial journey. So let's jump right into things, looking with mistake number one, that being waiting too long to invest. Now, when it comes to investing, the earlier you start, the better you will be in the long run. And sometimes I do get it. You might be thinking to yourself, maybe I need to earn a little bit more money before I start investing. Or what if I need to pay off some of my debts first before I start? Or you're probably thinking to yourself too, I want to enjoy my money and life today and I can worry about all that other stuff in the future. Don't need to worry about it today. But that could be a costly decision. And we'll look at an example as to why. But the beautiful thing with investing is you don't need to be rich to invest. You just need to start. And there is one thing known as compounding. And compounding is your best friend, and it works best when you have time, not just money. So let's look at that example. Let's say I'm 20 years old, I have $100 a month that I can invest, I want to retire when I'm 65, and the average rate of return of 8% annually. So that's 45 years of investing. At age 65, that's going to turn into around $527,000, or $500,000 by just saving $100 a month at the age of 20. So now let's say I waited till I'm 30. I wanted to enjoy my 20s, no need to worry. Now I'm 30 years old. I have 35 years to invest that same $100 a month. At age 65, that's only going to be worth $229,000. Just by waiting 10 years, that amount has dropped by almost $300,000. Now that's a big chunk of change just by waiting 10 years. Let's take it even further. Let's say I decided to wait till 40. I wanted to enjoy my 20s, I got busy in my 30s, and now I'm 40. 25 years now to invest. At age 65, it's only going to be worth $95,000. So just by waiting that 20 years, I've lost almost $432,000 if I had started when I was 20. So utilizing and starting early works in your favor. Now the next one is trying to get rich quick. Now some of you might have an opinion on this, and I respect that as well, but I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. Because we've all seen those headlines, whether they're on Reddit or on the news, that a stock went up 1,000%, so much money was been made, or crypto's back, jump in now. And here's the thing, don't always follow the herd, because if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now, when it comes to investing and building that wealth, it requires a little bit of patience and some discipline. So do your own research and understand what you're investing in. And I want to share that in an example. So let's say after the 2008 market crash, you invested in the S&P 500. You held until beginning of 2020. The portfolio would have an average annual rate of return of 13%. Now that's fantastic. And you didn't need no hype or no to the moon posts about that, and you would have got great growth. But maybe you're still thinking that, you know what, I'm still going to try the get rich quick strategy. And by all means, do it. No worries. But don't risk what you have saved for your future, for your retirement, whether that's money for your family or for your kids down the road, and even for yourself. If you're going to do this strategy, use your play money, whether that's 5% or 10% of your investable assets. I think you should take a little bit of risk, no problem. And if this is the strategy you want to utilize, try it out. If you make it big and win big, fantastic. But at least if you lose it all, you're not gambling your future on this strategy. And the third mistake is not educating kids about money. So if you have kids, this is really, really important, because as a parent and being in the finance industry, I've seen that many parents would like to one day transfer their wealth down to them. If their children don't have a good understanding and can't manage their money wisely, then that money that you worked so hard to build and accumulate might just go to waste. So teaching them and educating them about money is great, because it'll help them learn how to save, how to invest, and how to avoid some financial mistakes and even debt traps as they grow and accumulate their wealth. And the bonus thing here, if they're managing their money wisely, they might also have the opportunity to become financially independent themselves and may not need to rely on the money that you're going to be transferring to them, giving you the opportunity to potentially share that money to causes you care about, like a charity, or even maybe helping out the grandkids if you wanted to start saving for their education early as well. So any little bit of education for your kids goes a long way. And again, keep them engaged in the financial decisions that you make so they know and understand what that looks like. And here's the thing I want to mention, that if you have a large RRSP and you want to share that with a charity or your kids later down the road when you pass away, there could be a very, very big tax bill. And if you want to know what that is, click on my last video about RRSPs, and I'll share that in more detail with you there. Then we have the fourth mistake, which is only paying the minimum amount on your credit card. Now, this one sounds obvious, but it's more common than you think because when it comes to credit cards, they have a very, very high interest rate. Now, I get it. Sometimes you may be tight for money, but the thing is, if you can, always pay your credit card in full. Don't just get stuck paying the minimum balance because you can get caught in the debt trap. That interest is going to add up quickly as well. And finally, we have the fifth mistake, which is not paying yourself first. Oftentimes, when we plan and do our budget, we plan for the fun and entertainment. We plan for our expenses like the Netflix bill, a phone bill, groceries, rent, whatever it may be. But oftentimes, is once all those expenses and fun and entertainment are taken out, we really don't have any money for ourselves to save on the side. So my recommendation here would be, if you can, look at your budget, look at your income, and take 10 to 20% off right off the bat. Make that as soon as the money comes in, the money's gone into a savings and investment account and is growing for you and your future. The rest of the money, if it works into your budget, can go towards paying your expenses and, more importantly, on the fun as well. Because a part of this should incorporate planning for the future, and a part of your well-being should also be planning and allowing you to have fun today as well. So always pay yourself first. Put that money to work for you, and the rest of the money, have fun and make sure you have your day-to-day expenses covered. And that's the beautiful of bridging the gap between planning for the future and also enjoying your money today. So these are 5 mistakes that I wanted to share with you today. And you like these tips, I do kindly ask that you hit the like and subscribe button down below. I hope to make more videos like this for you in the future. And with that, we can educate each other and share this knowledge of wealth with all of us so that we can all be smart about our money, because the money should be working as hard as we are to make it as well. So stay tuned and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.